We are on the verge of potentially one of the greatest storylines in Masters history. This is crazy. This right here is Angel Cabrera, and at first glance, he might not look like much of a golfer, but this man is an absolute legend of the game. He won the US Open in 2007, taking down Tiger Woods in the process, then won the Masters in 2009, and in 2013, en route to Adam Scott winning the Masters, Angel Cabrera actually took him to a playoff. And if you can believe it, this man actually has a second green jacket, not from Augusta though. He won the Greenbrier in 2014, claiming his third and final PGA Tour victory. But at this point in Cabrera's career, he is 45 years old, and it's getting to the point where he's realizing it's going to be tough to compete with the younger crowd, and this is kind of where it starts to go haywire. From 2014 through 2018, he did not finish once inside the top 180 in the FedEx Cup. And in 2019, he did not even have an official FedEx Cup ranking. He missed the cut in his only 2 starts that year. And I think at this point, for most of us who knew of the name Angel Cabrera and the legend that he is, we pretty much figured, well, we're not going to hear much of this name anymore. But that was not the case. In 2021, news broke that Cabrera was arrested in Brazil on domestic abuse charges against a former girlfriend. But that's not all, because a year later, he was again put on trial for abuse against a second former girlfriend and congruently sentenced to almost 4 years in prison. Now, he was originally arrested in Brazil, then extradited to Argentina, and during this time, he did not swing a golf club. The only thing he did was like pick up brooms and shit and swing those. That was pretty much it. But finally, he was released on parole in August of 2023. He served 2 years of the original 3-year and 10-month sentence, and as soon as he got out, he pretty much said, fuck it, we ball. He got granted eligibility for the Champions Tour season in 2024, where he goes on to have a top 5 finish at the Senior Open, a major, and another top 5 at the SAS Championship. He missed 0 cuts in the 2024 season, 12 for 12. Now, those results are solid, but the crazier thing is that less than a year after getting out of a 2-year prison sentence, he actually won a tournament on the DP World Legends Tour. Now, as a past champion at Augusta, he was set to make his comeback after a 5-year hiatus in 2024, but due to visa issues could not play. And that little setback sets us up for an incredible comeback. Because last week, the week before he is finally set to come back and play the 2025 Masters, he wins on the PGA Tour Champions. His first PGA Tour sanctioned win in over a decade. But that's not even the best part of the story. Because he won last week using, of all things, an Odyssey Jailbird Mini. You can't make this shit up, dog. He will be using this at Augusta, trying to win yet another green jacket.